Hello everybody, so I decided to play the classic arcade game Galaga. It is a classic space shooter that was developed in 1981 by Namco. In this game, we have a spaceship that's at the bottom of the screen which you can control and move left to right. The objective of the game is to destroy the enemy fighter jets or space bugs. That's what they look like, and try to rack up as many points as you can. So this is the gameplay in action. So I'm at the bottom, moving left to right, shooting at these aliens in space. And as I said earlier, the concept of the game is to rack up as many points as you can. Your points are displayed on the left hand side, on the right hand side of the screen. You can display your points. Sometimes the alien bugs, they will just try to crash into you, so they're going to destroy you. But you have to try to avoid them. You can see why the game gets very addictive. It's a very simple game. There's really not much of a storyline behind this game. It's just you killing bugs. The character of the game is just a spaceship. That's the only character of the game. There is no depth storyline. The graphics are very basic. It's a 2D game. This was one of the first games to ever have color on it. That's why I guess it was such a big hit back then. That spaceship is trying to suck me into him, so I got to try to destroy it. You have 3 lives in the game. Once you finish with those 3 lives, it's game over. And at the end of it, it gives you like a result. It tells you how many shots you fire, how many of those shots were hits, and your hit to miss ratio, which I thought was pretty cool. This game reminds me of a game that came out on PlayStation 1 called the Raiden Project. Now, the Raiden Project was a game just like this, except it had better graphics and it had a little bit more of a storyline. That was one of my first games that I played, and it reminds me of this game. So let's play the game again. Now, being a gamer from the 21st century and playing this game, it's kind of basic, kind of elementary. I mean, I could see why people like this game, but for me, I feel like I will get bored from this game pretty fast. As a 21st century gamer, I like games that have a deep storyline to it, that have like a cinematic feel to it. Um, and of course, graphics. I guess I'm just used to the graphics of great games. And also, the fact that it's not 3D kind of bugs me also a little bit. But overall, it's a great game. You can't take that away from it. Um, I also something that I don't like about the game, since I'm a 21st century gamer, is that fact that I won't be able to play online with my friends. You know, I have 1 life left. Let's see. There's your hit to miss ratio, your number of hits, and your shots fired. So I've talked about the characters, the graphics, how they're basic. Um, the scenario is just that you're in space, you're in 3D, you're in a 2D space, just fighting the alien bugs. And your scoring, as I said, your scoring is right over here. This is your how many lives you have right here. So I'm gonna just give you some game footage now. I think it'll be awesome if they can recreate this game, but in 3D and have a more deep storyline to it and better graphics, of course. Maybe get some characters in there that way you can relate to the characters and just create a deep story to it. I think will make this game a better game just because I'm just used to the 21st century games, you know. And that goes my second life right there. It's hard trying to avoid them and also avoid them shooting at you. So this is the redo of my assignment. I give you a more in-depth commentary. And yeah, I'm in a challenge stage now. So sometimes it has bonus stages depending on how well you do in the game. Number hits 17 in the bonus stage, so I get 1700 additional points, which is pretty nice. Once you get to a certain number of points, you also get a 1-up, which is like an additional life. Excuse me, not additional life, but like a to be able to power up, I believe. That's what it is for. Which is similar to the game that I mentioned earlier, the Radiant Project. The game that this is the game that it reminds me of. Well, there you have it. My review on Galaga. Thank you.